Okay, today we'll discuss advances. Special GL, and for special GL, why do we need a special GL for advances? Advances to vendor. So it is treated as a special GL journal entry because advances are a receivable until goods are received or invoice is received. So and then it becomes, until it is received, it is then a payment, partial payment done to the vendor. So when a payment is made, there is no goods transfer. So how to justify this payment? And since there is no double understanding, two-way understanding, so it is a one-way payment. Okay. So one-way payment is treated separately in special GL. In special GL, we have request for advance, then advance payment, and then payment clearing. So request for advance will be symbolized with a symbol, either F, A, or whatever, D, whatever we choose. And for when it is requested for this advance payment. And this advance payment is also symbolized with a indicator. It can be anything, F, A, or D, or whatever. Okay. And then when it is done, it is then cleared. So this is three-step process. When it is cleared, it is then transferred to vendor account. Vendor account as debit, and it is then knocked off against pay. So advances are receivables which are knocked off against payable. Okay. So in special GL, it is separate from the submodule of APAR. Okay, it is separate. Special GL has its own identity. So by own identity, I mean AP, accounts payable, is governed by a reconciliation account, and special GL will have its own reconciliation account. So it's reconciliation account collecting advances for AP reconciliation account. Okay. So the steps are FS00, which is GL master data T code. Over here, we should have a recon for AP, and a recon can be for local vendor or foreign or employees or banks. Okay, these can be the vendors or goods vendor or services vendor. Okay. So, and another step is recon for special GL. Okay. And then we configure it. So first, let's see, this is account type is D, which is customer. We'll go to vendor. And over here, we have categories. Categories like down payment request. We'll make this, which is indicator is F for payment request. Chart of accounts is T59X. And we have already configured it. So this is a recon account for vendors, and this is a recon account for special GL. So you will have for local vendor, foreign vendor, banks, employees, goods vendor, service vendor, all different recon accounts, but special GL will be the same or separate. That's up to your business requirement. Okay. So this will collect the advances for this recon account. Okay. So this is done. And let's post some advances. Financial accounting, payable, document entry, down payment, request, down payment, and clearing. Three steps: request, payment, clearing. It is not necessary that you follow the sequence. Down payment can be made directly also, and then clearing can be run after. Request, zero 0328. Advances, double 2 0 1 2 0 0. Account is 3130. Special GL over here, because this is request. At PKP. Let's see what was the reconciliation and target. Special GL indicator. Special GL. Page down. And down payments. Okay. So there are various areas that special GLs maintain. For example, security deposit, interest receivable, salary advance, discounts, down payment request, guarantees. What are guarantees? Is like the security you pay for rent. Okay, down payment, intangible asset, bank G side, this is customized. Down payments, tangible assets, payment request, security deposit for rent. Okay, bills of exchange, locker deposit, security deposit for rent. So there are many ways you can handle payments through special GL. But right now, our concern is down payments, and it can be made for current assets also, but we will treat it as down payment. So this is not 60,000 and 60,200. Same thing, because request will be received by this for this account, recon account. And when down payment is received, first comes request, it comes to this account. And then when advance payment comes, it is received here for in representation of this account. Okay. Save. T59X. Save. Save. Okay. Now we'll have to F-47. We'll have to restart this transaction. advance. Now this is the request. Indicator for request is F, F for Foxtrot, and F is collecting request for target special GL, which is down payment. Down payment, current asset. Okay, enter 1200 due on 30 2024 03 30 advances 1200. Okay, display document overview text code must be entered V0. Okay, 1200. Now V0 is zero tax. Post. This was posted 1902. So if we go to FBL 1N 311030, Shalor, all items, normal items is normal journal entries, special GL, noted items, parked, customer items. Now, what is noted? Noted is just like security deposit for rent. It cannot be used. It is a liability on your landlord, and it has to be paid when the agreement is over. And security deposit is like an insurance item amount. So noted item is basically an understanding. Execute. Okay. We have 1200 advances. Invoice reference is 1902. Okay. But this was, yes, posted with special GL indicator F, and it has been collected. Okay. And it stays open. Now, next step, down payment. Advances, down payment, 3130. Special GL is A, for which we are paying it. Okay. 10101 is the bank account that will pay. Amount will be 1 just to fill this. Request in field reference. Okay. So we have 1200. Okay. And we'll select it and create down payments. Double click 1 star. Down payment happening on 28. Enter. Okay. Overview. Post. Not defined in VST. Now VST is basically your tax. So let's go and check taxation. FTXP. Country. AE. Tax code. We don't have a tax code for AE, right? So let's say T5, 5%. Flat tax, 5%. Tax type is input tax. Input tax is always levied in vendor transactions. Okay. Other than that, you don't need anything. Okay. Input tax VST is 5%. Save 5%. Tax accounts. Okay, value not specified for the GL account. Okay, procedure is to get tax. So below SPRO. Okay, financial accounting. Global settings. Ledger. No, sorry, not ledgers. Tax on sales and purchases. Posting. Define tax accounts. Oh, we'll have to step out of this. No, define tax accounts. Okay. Transaction will be VST. VST is input tax. Rules T59X. It is not there. New entries T59X, tax code and country. These checks actually are mandating that whenever you create a tax code, it will also ask for the country. Enter, save, select accounts. From here, you integrate the tax T5, country AE, GL account. GL account FS00. T59X tax, input sales tax 8300, 8300. Okay. Now, if you look at the settings of this account, input sales tax, input sales tax is expense, not payable. So it is not open item. It will be posted as an expense. Okay, not open item. 8300, save. It is saved. Now we'll go to FTXP, country AE, continue, T5, tax accounts, T59X, we have 8300. Okay. That's how easy it is to calculate tax. Okay. Now we can move ahead and we'll have to dash 48. Enter. Okay, 1200. Create down payments. Tax. Play overview. Okay, 1200, post. Details. Now what is the problem here? No tax accounts has been defined for this tax for special in the chart of accounts. Okay, maintain the accounts to a tax person. Settings, tax on posting, if you select the corresponding transaction key, proceed. Okay. VST, 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 VST. Choose. Okay. SM34. SM34. Maintain. Oh. Okay. Position VST. Already maintained. Rules T59X. Accounts 8300 is maintained. Okay. So there shouldn't be a problem. What we'll do is accounting, financial accounting, payable, document entry, down payment. Will generate another request because we created a request before the tax was calculated. Advance, advance. Account 31A. New item. Enter. Calculate tax T5 amount 30 tax amount. This is the tax amount. More document display. So this is one thing. Whenever down payment request is generated, it creates one line item. Now accounting standard is only satisfied with double line item. So that's why this is another reason that down payments are handled in special GL where one line item can be adjusted and entertained. Okay. Okay. So we have one line item. This is request. Now we'll create down payment. Vendor special GL A account 101 amount is 1. Request enter. Now this is void because of tax calculation. 1903 one line create down payments. Double click star Okay, display document overview, post. Now it is posted. First it was giving error, now it has posted it. Now, next step, clearing. Invoice in from the previous transaction. Process down payments. No down payments exist. How come?
No saving nothing.
Oh.
No, my mama. My mama.
We're deleting this because it could not find the reference. Enter. One item was selected. Okay, 1500. And you just select it and post the clearing. 1904 was posted. What we'll do, we'll go to FBL 1N, all items. We will just see what special transaction, GL transactions have been posted. So we have advanced down payments. Okay, that has been done. Okay. Now let's go and see clearing of vendor. Clear F-44. Special GL transaction A, process open items, and we have this amount 1904 posted on 28th. Okay, and days in outstanding is 6 minus, which is still we have days for clearing it, and we can adjust what is remaining is 230 to be received back from the vendor. Okay. So document overview 40-10101. Debit receivable from vendor 311030. Document overview, more simulate, and now we have to receive it back. I mean, this is a strange because we processed down payment more than payable. So we will post it when it was posted. More document display. So we received back 230 and knocked out the vendor FPL 1N, all items. So 1230, this is cleared. Okay. This is cleared. And still there is, because of that amount that could not be cleared because of the tax code. Okay, so we can delete it later on. So this was your AP. This is done. We'll start with asset in the next lecture.